In the art of boxing, the mastery of range is the heartbeat of both offense and defense. It forms the very blueprint of a fighter's approach in the ring. Muhammad Ali glided across the canvas as if it were a ballroom floor, his movements embodying grace and poise. He danced effortlessly, conserving energy while bouncing around with the agility of a lightweight, an astonishing feat of a heavyweight.
Seemingly is going to get aggressive any moment.
While most heavyweights lumbered with cumbersome footwork, Ali moved with the elegance that allowed him to seamlessly slip in and out of range, controlling the rhythm of the bout with each deliberate step. In the world of boxing, precision is key. If you can't position yourself properly, landing a punch becomes impossible. A powerful strike demands a solid stance. Yet Ali transformed this dynamic with his fluid motions.
Going through that famous shuffle of his, Williams stalking him, moving clockwise right above our mutual mic.
With every subtle shift, he created distance. 1 foot out of the way meant his opponents had to reach further to engage. Each movement opened a world of possibilities. Every step allowed him to pivot, accelerate, or change course at any moment's notice. This unpredictability kept his opponents guessing, complicating their attempts at cutting off the ring and seizing control of the fight. Ali's dance was not just a spectacle, it was a tactical masterpiece that redefined the sport.
Jerry said in his pre-fight strategy, so far he has not been able to do that.
The great Eddie Futch once said, "A good right hand will take you around the block, but a good jab will take you around the world." The consensus among the greatest trainers and fighters in the world is clear. The most crucial punch in boxing is a strong jab. While sheer power may bring about fleeting victories, it is the jab that lays the foundation for enduring success within the ring. The punch epitomizes the art of strategy, illustrating how finesse and technique can triumph over brute force. In the dance of pugilism, the jab becomes a masterful tool, enabling boxers to carve the path to glory with precision and grace.
Williams stalking him. Ray's head went back and the crowd roared, but it didn't have too much effect. Williams shoots a left jab.
It was a daunting task, just trying to catch Ali, but trying so against his long jab was an even greater challenge. With an astonishing 78-inch reach, Ali's jab could connect with opponents from what felt like across the ring, turning the canvas into his personal domain. His offense hinged on the effectiveness of the jab. Once he found his rhythm, his jab became a masterful conductor, perfectly orchestrating a symphony of punches that flowed with grace and precision, each punch as harmonious as the next, a testament to his unparalleled skill as he transformed the chaotic dance of combat into a symphony of strategy and artistry. Once Ali found his range and commanded the rhythm of the fight with his jab, the real artistry began. In an era dominated by smaller, more agile heavyweights, he effortlessly unleashed furies and combinations that left his opponents bewildered. A true master of outfighting, Ali employed his footwork to maintain distance, keeping his rivals at the end of his punches, where he could pick them apart with precision, like a sniper from afar. His forte lay in the sweet spot of outside range, where his long arms became weapons of choice. From this advantageous distance, he could land his strikes while his opponents flailed, just out of reach. He expertly exploited this advantage, always striking from far enough away to give himself time to evade the retaliation. With each calculated movement, he methodically dismantled his foes, leaving them perpetually one step behind him as he danced around. A mesmerizing display of skill and strategy that left an indelible mark in the ring.
Say if he can corner Clay on the shuffle, comes in with the left, the body lands the left to the head. Ends his hair on end. Clay's left to him nose again. Gray with a miss of Williams. Oh, combination left and right by Clay, both in the glove. There's the left.
The crowning jewel of Ali's fighting specialty was his pinpoint accuracy. He had the uncanny ability to deliver his punches exactly where they were needed, strategically placing each blow to maximize impact. His incessant movement wore down opponents, not just physically, but mentally, chipping away at the reserve round after round. This relentless dance often silenced his adversaries long before any final punch was thrown, as they found themselves trapped in a torture chamber of pain.
Has been opened. The timer, 15 seconds.
Ali's footwork was the bedrock of his defensive game, an elegant dance that allowed him to evade punches while keeping the offensive tempo. His signature style, marked by quick movements, lateral shuffles, and a rhythmic bounce, made him an elusive target that opponents struggled to pin down. Masterfully controlling the space around him, Ali glided around the ring, seamlessly moving in and out of range to avoid incoming strikes while poised to counter. Rather than retreating directly, he shifted sideways or diagonally, creating angles that left opponents swinging in the air. His ability to retreat quickly provided just enough distance to dodge powerful punches without losing his balance or rhythm. Often Ali combined footwork with hand parries, forming a dynamic defensive barrier that kept his rivals guessing where he would be next. He had a knack for tempting his opponents with feints, drawing them into futile attacks before capitalizing on the overreaches. As his opponents grew increasingly restless, they fell into a trap of their own making, their impatience turning into a double-edged sword. With his fluid movement, Ali danced just out of reach, shrouding himself in an elusive rhythm that left his challengers grappling for a clear shot. Frustration mounted as they lunged for the quarry, the wild punches betraying their desperation. Ali, a master of distance, orchestrated the bout with awful precision, pulling back just enough to draw them in, only to exploit the openings with expert counters, leaving them vulnerable and off balance. Each misstep turned into an opportunity as he strategically turned the aggression against them, weaving a tapestry of skill and strategy that left his foes swinging at shadows.
The champion has plenty himself, there's no question about that.
Ali will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the greatest to ever lace up the gloves. His brilliance shone brightest when he floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. A dance of grace and ferocity that few could rival. His unique blend of agility and power set him apart, making each bout a captivating spectacle. Ali's extraordinary talent and charisma created a legacy that remains unmatched, leaving us with the poignant reminder that we've yet to witness another heavyweight who even approaches his exceptional prowess. His spirit and skill transformed the sport, ensuring his place in history as a true legend.